What's up, everybody? My name is Tentacle, and welcome back to more Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. In the last episode, we made it through Castle Machinery and took down Dr. Nitrous Brio. And in this episode, we're starting things off with the lab. Now, as you can see here, that high score time record thing is displaying because the first recording of this episode was a failed one. And I can't believe this happened, but it did. What really stinks is that I actually made it through this level with little to no trouble, and I got to the final boss of the game. But then, I got the worst possible warning on my computer that I ever could have imagined. Insufficient capture card space. That's right, I was in a battle to the death with the final boss of the game, and I couldn't keep the recording because I had very little space remaining on my capture card. So as you can imagine, that was a pretty painful blow. So I had to go back and manually delete all of the videos on my capture card that I wasn't using anymore. And that took a really long time. But thankfully, I do know how to beat this level now. So this part shouldn't really take much time at all. At least I hope it doesn't. What the heck? He didn't move! Okay, let's try that again. I remember in the initial recording of this episode, I actually tanked the damage from that scientist enemy. So I guess I just had to do more of the same. But yeah, how do you like that? A low capture card space warning in the final boss battle. Ain't that just a kick in the face? Alright, let's keep going. Okay, that was just poor timing on my part. I did not know you could fit behind there. Could have sworn I made that jump properly. I guess I didn't. Don't know how I lived there, and again. Okay, last stretch. Oh, come on! There we go. Jeez. Only 2 boxes missed. And I know for a fact this time that those were from the bonus game. Alright, next up is the Great Hall. Return here when you've earned every clear gem. Unfortunately, we did not do that. What this platform does, this white platform, that takes you to the special reward, but that's only available when you've earned every clear gem, like the hint said. So, it's time for the final boss. Dr. Neocortex. May my capture card not run out of disk space this time. I cleared out all of my unnecessary videos, so it should not.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah, the objective of this boss fight is to dodge all of the purple and blue energy bolts that Dr. Cortex launches and launch the green ones back at it. Like that. Okay, let's see if this can go any better this time. Oh, come on! Maybe I won't have to cut out anything after all. Well, I stand corrected.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, we might have it this time. Just as long as I don't screw anything up. Ah! Man, that is some brutal timing. Okay, let's try this again. Man, I just can't seem to get the timing down on that part. He fires those purple energy bolts way too fast on the third phase. Or, excuse me, I meant to say the fourth phase. Okay, that seemed to work. I wonder if this phase is going to be any different. Never mind! So, that was the final boss, I guess. A bit anticlimactic, if you ask me. But it doesn't matter because we won! Yes! I'm finally done with this infuriating game! Until I have the mental fortitude to go to the bonus levels. So, that was Crash Bandicoot 1 and Sane Trilogy. And I gotta say, I heard that this game was insanely hard, no pun intended, before I got it. And people weren't kidding. You guys saw how long it took for me to get to the final boss. It took 14 episodes, if I counted correctly. And this actually was my first time playing through this game, like I said at the beginning. Hey guys, it's Tentacle again. Sorry about the lack of audio here. When I was watching this part of the video in editing, I noticed I started rambling a bit, so I just decided to cut this out entirely. I think what I was trying to say was, I am so glad to be done with this game. Now, granted, I had lots of fun with it, especially since this was my first playthrough, but this was still probably one of the most stressful games I've ever played. Now, there is a bonus level that I can do, but I'm not exactly sure when I'll tackle it. I also think it might be a while before I go back to the other games in this trilogy. I want to focus on making content for other Nintendo games. Anyway, normal commentary resumes here. I definitely need a break from the intensity of this. Man, I'm trying to think of stuff to say, but it's just a bunch of credits, and I'm not sure if I can speed it up. Let me see if I can. Oh, you just press X to skip. Alright. I probably missed out on some kind of cutscene. And if I did, I'll show it at the end of the video. But for now, this has been Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. And my second Let's Play is technically going on right now. That's Pokemon Shield. Well, it's going on at the time of this recording anyway. But once I finish Pokemon Shield, I hope you guys join me after that, where we explore the debut of a round and fluffy video game character. See you guys then.